Step 1, wash the veg. First really funny things about juicing is that the actual contraption might freak you out or be intimidating. That was really the weirdest part for me. Maybe. It depends on how Americanized your diet actually is. So I'm going to spend just a little bit today going over the basics of juicing, and the reason why is, I mean, we can sit here and say, eat your fruit and veggies over and over and over again as much as possible, but I mean, the truth is, it's actually a little bit of a process. I mean, it's not too bad, but unless it can be a little intimidating. So I'm going to talk you through that for just a second. The actual contraption might freak you out or be intimidating. That was really the weirdest part for me. They usually have a lock. This is one of my old ones. Juice Man, some trash. I don't use them anymore. But they have this part where you're going to actually insert your food and push your food down, and then this is definitely not one that I would recommend. No offense, producers, but it has the top portion, and then it's got your little chopper, chip. And I've heard a lot of people say, well, I would juice, but the cleanup on it is just horrendous. But it's really not all that bad. It comes apart, and of course it's stained from carrot juice, but and mine has paint all over it. But when you pour out on this side to be in your cup all of the rubbish or compost or stuff that you're going to freeze and later cook with or use for whatever, because if it's bigger you can bag it and then dump it easier. But the whole thing with juicing is, as long as you wash it right after you use it, it's not a pain to clean up. I currently use this little itty bitty one. I like him because he's itty bitty, which means he's easy to transport places. My rubbish is going to come out. There's my little hole for my juice, and yeah, there are all my yucky old or delicious old compost remains that are going to go in my garden. Okay, so that's the piece that fits in there. There's your little chopper. He's pretty cool. And bad boy. And then, of course, what you're going to drink your juice out of, or your cup, and your little mastic juice out of, or your cup, and your little mastic down. Okay, so that gives you a rundown of the equipment. They're about $30. Okay, I don't have much time left on this recording, but I'm going to try and go fast. So, all you need is your chopping block, your fruits and veggies. I would recommend, as soon as you cut them up, juicing them pretty frequently after that, because anything that you go ahead and read about fruits and veggies, you're going to see that it's all about the enzymes, and the enzymes die quickly, so ingest them while you can. Step 1, wash the veggies. I hadn't done that already. Step 2, you will probably, if you're going to be putting raw foods into your diet, you're going to want to start with a juicer, I would think, and then move to a blender. It's more important to use the blender and to get your fiber from your veggies and fruit, but if you aren't used to doing it, then it's going to be harder on your tummy to start with the blender, and it's going to be less palatable, meaning you're going to be like, throw up, puke, nasty. Maybe. It depends on how Americanized your diet actually is and how not used to fruits and veggies your tongue and your mouth is. I know my generation was pretty bad. In fact, converting was very difficult for me because it's just, period, getting it down my mouth. As horrible as that sounds, I had not been taught to eat that way. So start with your juice.